Okay, so yesterday, many of you weren't here, which was sad because we had a nice little hands-on activity so we could learn how to do all these. So we had little sticks that were all color-coded, and we had to figure out which ones made triangles and which ones didn't. I've had students in the past say, well, won't any three sides make a triangle? And when we were looking at the sticks, we come to realize not all three sides can make a triangle. They have to have certain lengths to actually be able to meet in a certain way to make a triangle. The rule was, if you weren't here, and we're going to have a quiz on this, so make sure you learn this, is that if you take the two smallest sides and add them together, it has to be larger than the largest side. So if, and I'm recording right now, by the way. So if what is the largest side here? 22. The 22. So I'm going to add 9 and 12 together. For this to actually make a triangle, it has to be larger. It can't be equal because we proved why that wouldn't work. It has to be greater than the largest side. So what is 9 plus 12? 21. 21. Is 21 bigger than 22? No, it is not. So does it make a triangle? No. We would say no. So let's look at this one. Which one is our largest side? Is the 15, right? I'm going to add 7 plus 6. It has to be larger than 15 or it won't make a triangle. What's 7 plus 6? 13. Is 13 larger than 15? No, so it doesn't make a triangle. Okay, over here, which is your largest side? 12. So I'm going to add the 10 and the 9 together and make sure it's bigger than the largest side. Is 19 bigger than 12? Yes. Yes, so this one will make a triangle. Dun, dun, dun. So over here for number 4, 13 is the largest. It has to, when I add the two smaller sides together, it has to be larger than the largest side for it to make a triangle. What's 10 plus 7? 17, and 17 is bigger than 13. So we would say, yes, this will make a triangle. So all you're doing is adding and then comparing, right? Yeah. Any questions on that? Number 5. I'm going to scroll down to number 5. Okay, so can I delete this? Because I'm going to delete it because I got to move. Did you have it written down yet, Dora?
I make a picture.
Oh, okay. You're good then. I don't mind. I would have waited for you. You know me. Okay, so what's your biggest side here?
7.
The 7.
3 plus 1.
And this one is 6 plus 1 bigger than 7. It's equal to, and we proved that this would be a no. And the reason why, let's say I had something that's 7 inches or 7 units long. So this is 7, right? And let's say I have 2 different side lengths of 6. I'm just going to put it right, I'm going to put it right up. And this is 6, right? And this is 1. The problem is, if you are, this is exactly equal, right? If I'm making a triangle, I have to push those up. Well, if I had to push those up, they'll have gaps. So it wouldn't make a triangle. It has to be bigger to make the triangle. The 2 smaller have to be bigger than the largest side. Got it? Okay, so now I'm on number 6. Now number 6 Yeah. Number 6 asks us for a range. Can you all add two numbers together? Everybody say yes. Can we all subtract two numbers? Yes. To find the range, you're going to put X in the middle. You're going to draw these signs, and that just means in between. You first are going to subtract these two numbers. What is 12 minus 11? 1. That number goes right here. So the smallest it could be, it has to be, well, it has to be bigger than 1, but then it has to be less than whatever 11 plus 12 is,
23.
which is 23. So this is the range of sides. So let's say a farmer has a length of 11, I don't know, feet of chicken wire and another length of chicken wire that's 12, and he's trying to make a pen. And he's going to buy another set of chicken wire to make a triangular pen, because that I'd only need 3 sides. That chicken wire would have to be greater than 1 foot or less than 23 feet to actually meet up to make a triangle. Does that make sense? Hopefully. It has to be in between those. So if I'm looking at 11, what's 11 minus 11? 0. And then this one would be, what's 11 plus 11? 22. It'd be in between 0 and 22.
This is which I would have yesterday.
Mhm. And then I'm going to come down here. Can I erase this now? Okay, so I'm clearing this and I'm coming down here. So what would I do for number 8? 10 minus 9, which is 1. I'm going to put my X and I'm going to say it's going to be in between here. So that'd be 1. And what's 9 plus 10? 19. Woo! Well, we're recording.
I know Miss Lauren's upstairs watching y'all. I think everybody in this room got honor roll. Nothing. You didn't get honor roll? Never mind. I'm leaving now. No, just like if I was gonna like, man, look at all y'all. You should. Yes, I am.
Okay, what's 10 minus 8? And then what's 10 plus 8?
18.
So it'd be in between 2 and 18. So we subtracted and then we added. What's 9 minus 9? And then what's 9 plus 9?
18.
Can we do those?
Yep.
Wasn't too bad. That was one lesson we learned. Okay. And then we learned another lesson. It's called the Midsegment theorem. So what the Midsegment theorem states is that if I find the midpoints of A and S, which I know that this is a midpoint because it created 2 congruent segments. Do you see how RB has a single tick mark and BS has a single tick mark? That means both of those are equal. Over here, do you see how I have 2 tick marks here and 2 tick marks here? That means T, C, and CS are equal. So I know these 2 are midpoints and I connected it. It turns out that anytime you connect the midpoints of sides on a triangle, that the parallel side, this one will always be double this one, or this would be half of the one that's parallel. So what's half of 10?
5.
5. So CB is going to have a length of 5. So you would say that this would be 5 because 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Now this one was different. This one, we went ahead and we doubled it. we'll double it because they gave us the inside piece. So in this case, for number 12, yeah, it's 12. So you'd take 6 times 2, which is equal to 12. You're either dividing by 2 or multiplying by 2 because that's the relationship. Is the outside piece is always going to be double the inside piece that's parallel to it, or vice versa. This one you would multiply by 2 to get this one. This one you would divide by 2 to get this one. Got it? Okay. Not clear. Okay, there. Okay, over here, I have find EG. So that would be 14 because I was given the inside piece, so I double it and that will give me what this length is. So this would be 14. Now, of course, they can't make it that easy because I have to throw in some algebra, right? And I know that if I multiply this by 2, it has to equal the outside one, right? So wait, how to set this problem up is you would do 2 times 2x minus 2 and set that equal to 3x plus 3. So now you would just do your algebra. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times 2 is a minus 4. And then this is 3x plus 3. You want to get variables to one side, constants to the other. I always like keeping my variable positive, so I'm going to subtract the 3x first. Four x minus 3x is just x or 1x, whichever way you want to write that, minus 4, and bring down the 3. Then I add 4 to both sides. Why is it beeping at me like that? Plus 4, x is equal to 7, right? Okay, but that's not what it asked up here, did it? It asked for CD. To find CD, once you get x, we have to substitute it back in. So CD is going to equal 2 times 7 minus 2. 2 times 7 is 14. And then minus 2 is 12. So CD is equal to 12. Because once you get X, you have to substitute it back in to get this length here. They asked for CD, which is this length. Okay.
Number 15 is the same, right?
Number 15, we'd probably do it the same. Could I X this out? So find HJ. So HJ, but this time they want you to find the outside one, but you set it up exactly the same. You double the inside to equal the outside. So 2 times 2x plus 31 has to equal x plus 29. Two times 2x is 4x. 2 times 31 is 62. X plus 29. I'm going to draw a big long line here. I'm going to bring my variable over to this side. I could put a 1 if I want, subtract 1x, you get, subtract 1x, 3x plus 62 equals 29. I'm going to subtract 62 on both sides. Could someone use their handy dandy calculator? What's 29? Negative 33. Now I'm going to divide by 3. So x is equal to a negative 11. But I'm not done because they want me to find this length of hj. And hj is this segment right here. So to find hj, I'm going to take and substitute that x in. So a negative 11 plus 29. So hj is equal to 18. So I want everybody to try number 16 on your own and see if you can do that. And I'm going to pause this recording.